John Cena may have just cemented himself as the greatest of all time, capturing his 17th championship in WWE and breaking Ric Flair's record for the most singles men's championships in the company's history. John Cena, who has been around for over 20 years in WWE at this point, has done it all. Won multiple Royal Rumbles, obviously won multiple championships, headlined WrestleMania nearly 10 times, and done it all while for the majority of the time being the company's top face. And at his final WrestleMania ever, during an encounter with the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes and somehow Travis Scott, John Cena found a way once again to come out victorious. And this has not only cemented John Cena and this latest run in the history books, but it has also really started the conversation about who the greatest of all time is. Some people will say that it is Stone Cold, and there's no doubt that during the Attitude Era, there wasn't anyone better than Stone Cold. There is no one to this day, honestly, who is able to get a pop from the crowd like Stone Cold can, and a lot of that is due to his time at the top of WWE during the Attitude Era. You also have the likes of The Rock, who is also considered in that GOAT conversation. He has not only transcended professional wrestling multiple times, but done so while probably being the most recognizable human on the planet. Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, so many other names also fit into this conversation for the greatest of all time. But I really do believe that right now, John Cena has the strongest argument. You not only have the fact that Cena has held the WWE Championship a record-breaking 17 times. The man also is a 5-time United States champion, has held the World Tag Team Championships in WWE 4 times, won the Money in the Bank match, won the Royal Rumble twice in 2008 and 2013, and has done it all while being the guy. Being the top guy in WWE is something that not many people have done, but no one did it longer than Cena did. Even Stone Cold, the person who's in that GOAT conversation, only did it for about 4 years. The Rock was always playing second fiddle to Stone Cold, and even the year that Austin was out, again, it wasn't that long. Hogan at his height from 1985 to 1992 was only a span of about 6-7 years, so you didn't have that longevity that John Cena did. Cena was basically WWE's top guy from 2005 all the way until about 2017, and in 2017, that is when we saw him go out, do movies, do a bunch of outside projects that ended up leading him away from the squared circle. And that is when we got the run of part-time John Cena. And during this run, you had many fans finally realize that the years that they had spent booing John Cena wasn't because they legitimately hated everything John Cena did. Yes, John Cena during the height of Super Cena was corny. John Cena during the height of Super Cena was not everyone's cup of tea. His promos weren't that great. But I think when Cena went away, people realized it wasn't because there was a lack of talent. Cena was a very talented performer, always has been and always will be. The promo ability of John Cena is second to none, but the issue always was the booking. John Cena was booked to be a world beater, and you can only do that for so long and be believable. People get tired of seeing the same stuff over and over again, and even when you're a star as talented as John Cena, when you're given really bad booking, really bad promos, it is hard in a long run to make that work, especially when you're given corny lines like Cena was given. So despite all of that, people coming to the realization in about 2018 that Cena was not only a great talent, but was actually missed in WWE, because this was during a time where WWE kind of struggled to build new stars at that level. They would eventually do that with the likes of Roman Reigns and the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, and others, but that didn't happen until a couple of years later. They were rudderless. They didn't have anyone else, and I think that era kind of showed you exactly how important John Cena was. Because regardless of whether or not you liked it, regardless of whether or not you thought that it was the best creative, John Cena was a superstar. He was far and away better than anyone, and you believed when he was in that ring that he was a main eventer. And the fact that now he is entering his 17th World Championship reign, a record in WWE, as a heel, opens the door for a lot of possibilities for the company. We are entering Cena's final year of action. He will retire in December. There's so much to do until then. You have the story of Cena versus CM Punk, potentially running that back and having those two redefine their classic match from Money in the Bank 2011. Randy Orton and John Cena, which looks to be the clash at Backlash in May. And then, of course, eventually an epic rematch with the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship that he just lost. The possibilities are very exciting, and while the WrestleMania main event and Travis Scott's inclusion in that may rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, the fact of the matter is the ride to the end of Cena's career has the ability to be very good. If the booking is there and Triple H can maximize the ability, maximize the creative, and maximize the availability of John Cena over the next couple of months, I truly do believe that this could be an all-time level run for any wrestler ever. And regardless of the criticisms that have been levied his way, I think Triple H is still more than capable of booking a successful run. Now, will it happen is a completely different story, but we know that Cena has the ability, we know that Cena has the chops, we know that Cena has the credibility to do it, and at the end of the day, I do think that that is going to carry him and the company a very long way if they're able to remain consistent with the storytelling. Will they do it though? Will John Cena cement himself as the GOAT of all GOATs at the end of this run? It's very well possible, but hey, I guess we'll see.